What is up, everyone? Gamer Live Studio here, back at it with another off the top video, and today we are here to discuss and talk about GTA 6, but more importantly, is GTA 6 still going to be coming out in 2025, or is it going to get pushed back and get a delay in 2026, or even further, it could possibly might be getting a delay all the way towards 2027. Now, there's a lot of things we could talk about here. We're going to get into all that stuff. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. First thing off the bat, I just want to make this clear. This video that I'm going to be making is only a one-time take. I am not doing this whole making videos constantly over and over again about GTA 6, GTA this, because you can even see right here on this YouTube channels right here, there is way too many regurgitating people that's like regurgitating GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. It's getting sick. I am sick and tired of that. That's just my personal thing. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of hearing the regurgitating garbage over and over again. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people like you and me are fed up with that too. Because it's like, bro, it's like one video saying the same thing, the next video saying the same thing. It's just they're talking it in a different way and creating this fluff. And they're not really like hitting towards like evidence and really pointing stuff out. They're trying to jump on 4chan or Reddit. They're trying to go off of an insider, what an insider is saying, like Tom Henderson, Jason Schreier. Like, again, I got no problem with them, right? But again, in this video, we don't have none of those type of people. Okay, this is just good old fashioned, like doing my little homework, doing a bit of research, looking at the evidence that's in front of me, right? Because I'm looking at it in a perspective like this is how I'm going to put it the best way. Okay, I'm looking at it between like how when you take a step back, and I'm looking at a more outside and a broader perspective and a more business sense perspective. That's how I'm looking at it when I see what's going on. Okay, I think a lot of people, again, these fucking nutcase, every single time, look at this, like, oh my god, 27 is confirmed and this and all this stuff, fake videos. Look at this, like, this is crazy. Okay, I do have a calendar. Okay, I do have a calendar, but nothing like this. All right, we're not going off of Lester's, like, all this, theorizing this and that. It's just way too much. Okay, way too much. Okay, and it's just so tiresome, and hearing the same garbage. The people too, right? Mr. Boss for the win, that Saints fan, right? Some new channel that I never heard before, like this one right here. This it's just garbage regurgitation. Even Reach Force Gaming is a garbage channel that keeps on regurgitating the same type of garbage because somebody else says it, and they don't got their own spin on it, their own real opinions on it. So not to worry. In this video, we don't have none of that. Okay, this is based off of my own opinions, and the evidence that I'm going to present is more grounded and is going to make sense. I think by the time at the end of this video, I think a lot of people will agree with me on this. But again, even for me, take my stuff with a grain of salt. Okay, I'm not Houdini, right? But this evidence that I am going to be pulling up, it does going to make a lot of sense. And I think a lot of people might be disappointed by this, but I'm going to just say it right now. You can clip this. I'm calling it right now. As the time of this recording, we are still, a couple of days away until 2025. But I'm calling it right now. In 2025, we are going to get a delay for GTA 6. Is going to get pushed back until 2026 until further notice. Okay? I'm going to leave it like that. But we are definitely 100% in 2025. We will be getting a GTA 6 delay till 2026. Okay, that's definitely 100%. I'm telling you right now, it is going to happen, right? So We know about the regurgitating of all of these people, and they saying all this stuff. Okay. Let's go on to the Rockstar channel, right? We see that is supposedly, right, Grand Theft Auto was, when it first announced, it was announced in 2023, right? It was December 5th, but it got leaked early, so they put it out on December 4th. So it was supposedly should have been on December 5th, right? December 4th, 5th, doesn't matter. So it's on December 5th. That's their official when they were supposed to be releasing, you know, Grand Theft Auto, 6. So that's their first trailer, and that came out in 2023. Okay. Now we went through 2024, the whole year in 2024, and we had absolutely nothing. Not a peep, not a word, no screenshots, nothing extra. And again, there's like two pieces of evidence that I'm going to present. I think the first one, right, we should take a look, is the fact that the Game Awards in 2024, right? If you haven't seen the Game Awards, right, there's, Jeff Keighley with the whole award thing, whatever, right? But that's not important. The important thing is seeing what kind of game trailers did they put out, right? And this right here is the first piece of evidence that's going to lead us into, pretty much that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get a delay in 2026. So in the Game Awards, if anybody hasn't paid attention, they released two games that's going to be coming out in 2025, right? And those two games are Mafia: The Old Country, right? And the other one is Borderlands 4. Both games are releasing in 2025. We know Mafia is going to be during summertime, and we know that Borderlands is going to release somewhat in 2025. Personally, for me, in my own opinions, and the way how I'm looking at this, even though they didn't give out a window, whether it's fall or spring or whatever, I'm pretty sure Borderlands 4 is not going to release early 2025 because there's no marketing for it at all. So most likely it's going to be towards the tail end of 2025 holiday season. Okay, and I do have a calendar, don't worry, I will bring that up and we'll go over that. So, but this leads me to that first piece of evidence right here, because again, if you look at it, right, 2K, what does that mean? That means if this is 2K, this is 2K, Take-Two Interactive is under the parent company Take-Two is the publisher, is under the parent company of Take-Two. 2K. So 2K Games, right, is owned by Take-Two Interactive, which is underneath who? Oh yeah, Rockstar Games, right? Rockstar with Grand Theft Auto 6. So we know about that, right? Because if we go on the page right here, right, here's Take-Two, right? Take-Two Interactive. And then if you go right here to games, right, it's going to say Rockstar Games, 2K, and they got their mobile game right here, right? So they got 3. Okay, so we know about 2K, right? So 2K is underneath Take-Two Interactive, and they're putting out 2 games that are coming out in 2025. Now, I'm no businessman, right? I don't have a degree in business. I don't have whatever. I don't know how to run a company or so, whatever, right? But what I can tell you is the fact that I know for a fact that the CEO at Take-Two Interactive probably already have talked to or discussed and made phone calls to Rockstar Game Studio and asked them and say, hey, is Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be released in 2025. Is it ready in that window? And I'm pretty sure he already got the answer, because the answer is probably most likely is no, they're not ready. And he probably was discussing with Rockstar, whatever, who was the head studio there. And then they said, look, we will take care of it, because I know Rockstar can take care of their own. They don't really need a publisher to tell them what to do. They pretty much got everything under control, because they're the ones who developing the game, for one, and for two, they mostly can, you know, basically knows how to handle stuff and marketing, and they need to put out a post or whatever. So they probably already had their little back and forth, and they already discussed saying, hey, we will take care of it in 2025. We will put out another trailer and a newswire post, and we will make sure we will put it that is going to be delayed until 2026 of whatever. So I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay, so they already had the discussion, and then probably the CEO from Take-Two probably called the other studios from 2K and asked them, like, say, hey, let's call Hangar 13, see what they got planned or cooking. They like, hey, we got the Mafia of the Old Country is about to be almost ready. Our target window is 2025. It looks like is most likely we're gonna head there, and we are thinking about our target is going to be around summertime. Okay, good. They got the green light. That's why they show off the trailer right here, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more marketing going to be coming up towards the Mafia game this coming year. So in January, February, March, we're going to start seeing more marketing for the Mafia, the Old Country, to get ready for release in the summer, during the summer in 2025. So, and then the same thing for Borderlands. I'm pretty sure, again, the CEO from Take-Two called Gearbox, asking them like, hey, is your Borderlands game is ready for 2025? And they say, yes, we are looking at a late 2025 window. We're going to just put down 2025, but it's definitely going to be late 2025. Could possibly get delayed, maybe early 2026. That's most likely could be the case, but their target window is definitely going to be 2025 for sure. It's going to be late 2025. Okay, so they got the green light to put out these two games. The stupidest decision, he already knows that if he was to drop Grand Theft Auto 6 this calendar year in 2025, both of these games will get overshadowed. It wouldn't make any sense, because, like, again, when a publisher, right, owns a whole bunch of these studios, each of these studios got a budget and they got to return a profit. Okay, so they're not gonna just let Rockstar and let their game hold down for every studio. Like, yeah, they'll hold it down for y'all. You don't have to worry about it, right? You can put your game out even though it didn't sell well. Just put it out there. Rockstar will take care of you. Like, no, that's not how it works, right? The head studio from Take-Two is going to make sure that this game is going to have a clear window away from their own studios releasing their games, because it would not make sense. It would be just basically a suicide note, pretty much. Like imagine if GTA 6 was to still release in 2025, then these two games would get overshadowed, because all these people are going to do what? Like you and me and everyone else is going to be like, hold on, let's save our money and put it in our pockets, because GTA is going to be coming out right around the corner. Why would I want to spend money on the Mafia game or a Gearbox game while I could have been putting that money towards the $100 edition or $120 edition, whatever it is, on GTA 6, whatever? And they might get an offer saying, hey, they might have early access, so they're going to save that money to get early access on GTA 6 over these two games any day of the week. But that's stupid, because you want these studios, these publishers, and they own these studios, they want them to sell well and turn a profit. So I'm pretty sure the CEO knows that Rockstar is definitely going to put out a delay for the game, because they're gonna, like, Rockstar is gonna take care of it himself. Take-Two don't have to worry about them, because he already got the answer and the plan for it. They said, fine, we'll just put out these two games and we're not gonna say anything about it. And that's how it plays out, which is fine, and it makes sense. Again, if it was any other game, they don't care. Like, they could just drop it. It doesn't matter if like Elder Scrolls 6 came out, right, in the same time as GTA. They don't care. They'll just drop it. They don't care. It's not going to affect them, right? So, but this will, because when they got two of their own studios that they were, like, again, under the umbrella, right? Take-Two is under the umbrella of these two whatchamacallit, developer companies, right? Rockstar Games, and you got 2K, and 2K does what? NBA, right? All this stuff. Like, again, if it was an NBA, if it was like a NBA 2K 25, 26, whatever, will this affect GTA whatever? No. No, it wouldn't. It would not. It will not affect that. So that right there is just one piece of evidence right there. So I personally believe that since they're putting out these two games, and we saw it at the Game Awards, and they're coming out in 2025, which is, we're about to be entering in there right now, or by the time of this recording of this video posted up, we already in 2025, then pretty much then it's pretty much already has spoken to us that yes, GTA 6 is going to definitely get a delay. It's already has spoken for us. It's right here. These two alone is already has spoken. Another piece of evidence, right? We go to the second piece of evidence. Now, this one is about marketing. I talked about it a little bit with these two titles, but the marketing is another thing too, because we haven't seen any marketing in 2024, which that goes to show even further that GTA 6 is definitely going to get a delay to 2026. So let's look at GTA 5 for a minute right here, right? This is the timeline for GTA 5, okay? When it first, like, when it launches and release, right? And you can look from the first trailer that came out, right? The first, it was a Newswire post posted up in October 2011, and then a couple month later, then it's like 2011 November, the first trailer came out, right? And then we heard about tidbits. There was, and then this is where the marketing started to ramp up. So then you start to see, like, okay, they did little tidbits here. Then March 2022, right? 2012. Look, screenshots coming out, right? More screenshots, right? This is coming out, right? Trailer 2 was announced and stuff like that. Okay, cool. It's on the 14th, right? We all thought that this game was going to be ready to be released in 2012. Little did we know we was wrong, because it wasn't going to release in 2012. So they pushed it back another year, which is 2013. But again, you starting to see in 2012, right? They did more screenshots, more this. The marketing is starting to ramp up. They're putting more screenshots. They're doing more interviews. They're doing more this, right? And then 2013, boom, we got the announcement and the release date for it. Okay, so you see, the marketing is slow, but it's starting to ramp up. And that's what happens. So when we're looking at it like this, right? And we see, like, oh, okay, you see how it's starting to blow up, right? So just by this one trailer from the beginning, the first trailer from here to here, we started to see tidbits along the way, right? 2011, and then after that, 2012, 2013, that was the next year. Did we get anything like that? No, because, we can go right here onto the Rockstar Newswire page, and we are at the bottom right here. We're at December 1st, 2023, where they announce that they are going to put out the first trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, right? So then that happens, and then they release on December 5th, 2023. The trailer is out. Boom. Okay. So we got those two pieces of information. We got the announcement, the trailer, right? Now look at this. We're going through all through here, right? Where is GTA 6 now? There is not a single inkling or even ramp up in terms of, talking about, oh, you know, here's some screenshots, here's another post about it, here's this. Like, you can see a night and day difference between here and here. Okay, we'll put these two side by side together, right? You can see there's a night and day difference here. Okay, so when we slide this over, right, look, there's the difference. You see how it says like November 2011. Look, 12, two screenshots. This screenshots. This one, news and little tidbits. Here's an announcement for another trailer during 2012. That's like 1 year after this trailer has been announced. Look, if we go back down, right, just showing it as an example here, right, we go back down. So we go back down, right? We were back down here. Look, December 23, December 5th, 2023. Okay, and then we're gonna get into next year, right? Where is it? 3. Just want to make sure we're going to go. Okay, so it's not here. All right, so right here, January 4th, 2024. This is next year. This is Rockstar Newswire post. Here it is. Okay, there's that. We're scrolling up, and there's absolutely nothing. Anything mentioning about Grand Theft Auto 6, not a screenshot, not information, no tidbits, not a interview, absolutely nothing. I mean, we do get, you know, like, again, I know a lot of people does this, which they still do. I don't know why. I think it's kind of weird that, you know, YouTubers are listening to, like, you know, those calls, whatever, there's earning calls and quarters, and they listening to the Take-Two earning calls and stuff like that. I don't listen to them. You know, you don't really need to listen to them. I don't know why, but a bunch of weirdos do, because I guess so. But again, even so, you can even look at right here at the evidence that the whole 2024, that we didn't get no information, no screenshots, no nothing. And then, like, again, when GTA 5, when it started to put out the trailer right here, 2011, 12, right here, starting off, boom, right here, and then 12, and then bam, and then it starts to kick off right here. 2 screenshots. August, October 30th, November 8th, November whatever, you know, right? They started to kick things off and really start going into, after 2012, they started to ramp up even further. In January 4th, 2013, they started putting out screenshots and a whole bunch of stuff. We just seen that we was on January 4th. What did they post it up? They posted up nothing but just like the GTA Online stuff. So right here, this is what they post up. Look at this. January 4th, 2024, January 4th, 2013, and then it says it right here, 4 official artworks for download. Like, okay, we're starting to see the marketing for GTA 5, but we're not seeing the same thing here in 2024 during the course of 2024, right? We're not seeing that. So then when we scroll all the way up, right, this is all the way up to this bottom. This is the latest one. Happy holidays. That's it. Nothing more, nothing about, there's literally nothing here. So that made me to believe in my second piece of evidence that I'm pulling up, that the fact that this right here shows that this game is definitely going to get delayed until 2026. GTA 6 will be getting a delay 110%. You can clip this, that it will be getting a delay in 2026 for sure, flat out. Because, like, again, if they was supposedly was ready, like if this game was supposedly ready for releasing in 2025, then you would have seen it like this right here, where, like, again, On this one right here in GTA 5, January 4th, 2013. This is the year when Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be released. And you see how they putting out artwork, right? And then January they put out another whatever, this, more screenshots, boom, April 2nd, 2013, the box cover art, right? Boom, April 29th, 2013, another trail, whatever, this, and then whatever, the trailer, April 30th. So you're starting to see that it's starting to ramp up, and then you start to see the special editions, the collector's editions, right? Hello? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know, you're starting to see it, you know, ramping up for release. So we starting to see that, we were seeing it, you know, but we didn't see that in this one at all. Definitely not even on the newswire. So that's my second piece of evidence right there. That is definitely going to get delayed for sure, 100%. So yeah, like other than that, like it's crazy. So let's go pull up the calendar here. Okay, let's pull up the calendar, and I will show you what we're talking about. So then that way you can kind of see it for yourself if you don't have an idea what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. I'm gonna slide this over here as much as I can. All right. Just want to make sure we get it close over here. Okay, good. So hopefully we can all see this right now. Okay. So let's start from the top. Okay. So the top right here, we're heading into, by the time of this recording this video, we should be in 2025, or we are still in 2024 at the tail end right here, and we're going into 2025. So we see that we're in 2025. We have nothing in 2024. There was no marketing, right? And we know that Take-Two Interactive is releasing 2 games under that publisher, which is, you know, 2K. And 2K has what? Mafia the Old Country and Borderlands 4. So we already know Mafia the Old Country is going to release in summer. So it's going to be between here and here. And again, it could be in late May going into June, or it could be, you know, early September going into, you know, early September, leaving out of summer. So that's the time window, but they said specifically summer. So personally for me, I said, okay, so it's going to be between June, July, and August. We can all agree that's summertime weather. That's summer. Okay. So we know it's hot. So it's going to release around this time frame window. That's why I said it's going to start here. It's going to end here. So this is like the window from right here. And then we're moving on to Borderlands 4. Now, Borderlands 4, we know is not going to release early 2025, because if it was releasing early 2025, let's just say this was a 2024 thing. Let's say it was not 2025 calendar. And if it was early, you know, if it was to release, if Borderlands 4 was to release early 2025, then in 2024, if this was the calendar for 2024, then the marketing should have started in like July, August, September, leading into early 2025. So then it would have released around January, February, or March, or maybe early April, maybe middle of April. That's where it's going to release. But it's not, because, like, again, we only had one trailer of it. We didn't hear anything else about Borderlands 4 until that Game Awards in 2024, and that's in December. So we know that the game is not coming out anytime soon or any early. So it's going to most likely be in late holiday season during either September, October, or November. Possibly could be in December. Possibly they might get maybe a delay or something to December. Now, is it plausible that Borderlands 4 could come out in early 2026? Yes, that is definitely a plausible thing, which is perfectly fine as well. They could still do it early 2026. But focusing on 2025, which we're going to be taking a look throughout the whole course of this year, and we're gonna watch and see and pay attention. Most likely the newswire for GTA, I'm gonna pay attention around March. It might come early February or January, but I'm gonna just keep my eye out around March, because usually between either February, March, or April, they're gonna drop something about it or say something about it, like what's going on. So we have to wait and see. And then we might get another second trailer announced maybe in late September, October, November, or December. I don't know specifically about dates, because like, again, I'm not trying to make myself as a insider, not trying to reach out to a Rockstar developer, devs and stuff like that. This is just based off of my own ideas and theories, and just looking at the evidence from the past of like previous releases, or the previous release of like Grand Theft Auto 5, how the marketing and stuff like that, and when the trailer started to release and stuff like that. I'm just going off of based off of that. So this, but for sure 100%, 110% may I ask, that GTA 6 trailer 2 will be released in 2025. That's for sure, but it's going to get delayed until 2026. They're probably gonna put it towards the end of the video, similar to what they did when they announced Grand Theft Auto 6, when their first trailer, they put it towards the end and they said coming in 2025, which is not going to be coming in 2025. There's no way in hell. Especially the two games right here, which is Mafia and Borderlands 4. Where are you going to put GTA 6 on this fucking thing? It wouldn't make any sense, because a lot of people will say, well, it could be early, but they haven't even like put up like screenshots. We haven't heard any information or detail about the game, what we can do with the game. There's no marketing for it. We don't see nothing on the Rockstar newswire, right? We didn't see anything. So I don't think they're gonna rush and say, oh yeah, let's just dump a whole bunch of stuff in January, February, and March, and then we're gonna release it in April. It'd be stupid, you know. And then you're gonna make them overshadow the other two games, which is the Mafia game and the Borderlands 4. They're gonna get overshadowed because everybody's just gonna be playing GTA 6 all the way throughout this whole entire month, and then into next year as well. So personally, for me, I think that it, like, again, I'm just stating the facts, that it's gonna just be pushed back until 2026. So it wouldn't make any sense, like, what are they gonna move it to? So we already got that cover in 2025. Now let's move down to 2026 here. Now 2026, like 2025, we have to see how they're going to play out in this. So if we starting to see like the news about it, and then we might see a little bit of stuff about it, and then we get a trailer, and then it's going to tell us like it's 2026. But then after that trailer, let's just say that if the trailer drops in October or November, right, either one, let's say it drops, but then we starting to hear more information, more screenshots about it, right? And then it's going into 2026, and then we see box art stuff and other things and pre-order stuff and pre-order editions. When we start to see that, then we can make a safe bet that yes, it's definitely going to be releasing in that 2026 window. It's going to be most likely be late 2026, because Rockstar would much rather have as much time as possible to polish the game, get the game ready, whatever the case may be, because they don't like to just put out the game just to put out the game. They want to make sure that it's polished, is well tested. They make sure they did everything that they possibly could do with the game before release. So they want to give, you know, and again, Take-Two is going to allow Rockstar to take as much time as they need. So if they do need 2026 to really release this game, they're going to put it towards this end. And I'm pretty sure that not even a major title from Take-Two is going to be thrown out there. Maybe for a smaller game, maybe like a Lego game, that's not going to affect the Lego game, nor is going to affect you know, let's say, you know, like Grand Theft Auto 6 is not going to affect them. But what is going to affect them if they start putting out like AAA titles, like again, like Mafia the Old Country and Borderlands 4, which these are two big titles. And they don't want those two big titles to get overshadowed by Grand Theft Auto 6, because then they're not going to make money or turn off a profit. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to make any money because all these people are just going to be holding on to their money and save it and say, oh wait, I want to pre-order that $100 edition or that $250 edition, whatever edition. I'm going to save up my money for that. I'm going to skip Mafia 4 and Borderlands 4, so then that way I'll be prepared and ready to spend money on GTA 6. A lot of people are going to do that. You know, some people will be doing that. So, and again, we see that, and I'm pretty sure the CEO is not stupid, because I think he already seen that when EA did that with their Battlefield and their Titanfall. Remember that? Titanfall was releasing on almost the same schedule or that same month with Battlefield, and Battlefield got overshadowed by Titanfall 2. And that's why Titanfall 2 didn't do well, because everybody was going to buy one game and they're not buying both. They're just going to go and buy the game that they love or they like the most. They see Battlefield, they're going to buy that before even Titanfall 2. And that's why Titanfall 2 didn't make sales. But again, EA is so stupid that they got these two big giant conglomerate AAA titles, and they put it close to the same month while they should have been separating it and spacing it out. Battlefield should have been released early in that year, and then Titanfall 2 should have been released later in the year, in that holiday season. That way they got room to breathe, not on the same, like, 1 month here, next month right here. It's stupid. It's the dumbest thing. And I'm pretty sure that Take-Two have noticed and realized that, and probably already seen that it doesn't work. So they want to make sure that their titles get enough space, so then when gamers play the game and finish it, that the next big title is going to be right around the corner. They're going to be ready to spend money on that title and play that game. So I'm pretty sure I'm right on the money on this. So if we know that we're going to see how it's going to play out in 2025, so once we see how those things and the marketing leading up towards it, then it most likely the release window is going to be either September, October, November, or December. In the beginning right here and towards the end. So it could be any one of these days. I put December as a possibility. They might do a little extra delay just in case of something, and could release in this window. That right there is what I see fit. So now another thing too, another possibility, which I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but let's, you know, go back over here real quick. I know a lot of people have this possibility that well, there's another possibility, but they wasn't expecting, like, they was thinking like, oh, December 27th is going to be the day when the next trailer going to be dropping and all this stuff, which they was absolutely wrong. This could possibly be that it could get delayed until 2027. Is it possible? Yes. It's not of the realm of the possibility that most likely GTA 6 can be delayed all the way up towards 2027. So it wouldn't be 2026 release, it will get pushed back till 2027. Okay, so if that's the possibility, right, which we can, I truly think it could happen, but we're gonna have to wait and see how this calendar plays out, right? So we look at the calendar, right, and we see that if everything goes accordingly to plan, like if it goes into plan, that when the trailer drops, and then we see more marketing for that game, like coming out, like news, tidbits and stuff like that ramping up, then it's safe to say that it's going to come out in 2026. However, if we do get a trailer coming out and we don't hear nothing from here to here, we don't hear anything from here to here, from going from 2025. So like if they drop a trailer, let's just say randomly in October, they drop the trailer, right? And then they say it's delayed till 2026. Right, we got a news about it, we heard a little bit, got a trailer, okay, and then after that we don't hear nothing from November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, and we don't hear nothing at all, like no marketing stuff, no more screenshots, no nothing. It's just dead quiet. then I can possibly sit here and say most likely that the GTA 6 release date window for 2026 is going to be out the window, is going to be heading towards release date at 2027. Now again, Rockstar been putting up posters about 27, this and this and that. I think it's just a clear sign saying maybe they might release Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to come out in 2026. And like, again, there's another thing too. If you look at it in a more broader sense, like in a broader perspective, right? If we look at it like this. Wait, let me go back up right here. And we go right here, right? It's not out of the realm of possibilities, because like, again, when we go back down here, you know, 2011, right? 12. And then we have 13. That's when it's officially released, around 2013 in September. So could it be the same way for this? Maybe, you know, it might be like 1 year passed, nothing, another year passed, that's 2 years, another year passed, that's 3 years. So it might be a different length, but that could be a possibility there as well, that it could be a 3-year length for this game. So that could be a possibility. It might release the trailer early, then 2025 they release some stuff, 2026 they release some stuff, but then there's no like official release date in 2026, and most likely it's going to be released in 2027. When is 2027? I don't think it's early 2027. I think it's going to be late 2027. Like, again, I think they will much rather have a lot of time to polish the game, get it ready, testing out the servers and stuff like that. They want to make sure this game is fully fledged and polished before this game release. So that's pretty much all that I have right there, and those are my 2 pieces of evidence. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Is the game still be coming out in 2025, or is it going to be coming out in 2026? Or do you believe that the game is going to be coming out in 2027? That'd be interesting. But let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy holidays and have a great New Year's. I'll see you guys in 2025. See ya. Peace.